Nance, her training that she offered me and the inspiration and her creativity, her resourcefulness, her enthusiasm inspired me, and so I went for a job that I would never have gone for before. And I landed it. Nance taught me to believe in myself and to take the risk and to go ahead and go for it. I had nothing to lose.
The one thing that really crystallizes for me when I hear Nance speak is when she says, what does the landscape to your success look like? You know, many people talk about the end, the success of achieving success, and there are many people that will talk about how to achieve success, but Nance is really the first person that has ever made me think, what does the landscape to your success look like, as opposed to what are your goals, what are your dreams, what are your aspirations? And that made a huge impact for me, because it really gave me an opportunity to step back and focus on the road to success and defining it, as opposed to just thinking about what do I want to achieve, what is my goal, is it money, is it tangible things, but more about paving the road to success and defining that.
The great result that I wish everybody gets is that they develop an outcome mind, that they develop a mind that knows exactly what they want in every situation, in every conversation, presentation, and meeting. Because the person who comes in with an outcome mind wins.
The first time I heard Nance speak, I was just so surprised about the audience, how she grabbed the attention of everybody else in the audience. I was just like, I want to do it.
When I first had my first experience hearing Nance speak, it was just, she evoked a sense of self-confidence in a way that you could really package your existing talents and abilities to others and really use that to sell yourself.
My book came out because I never sat in an airplane where the guy next to me wasn't saying, that jerk that I gotta go see. Or I went to a dinner party and someone said, that jerk that I worked with. And I realized the world was filled with jerks, and of course nobody like me or the people talking were those jerks. It was always the other people. And I knew there was a way to change that concept, that they weren't jerks. They were just people resisting you, not giving you what you want. And when you had a system that allowed you to take them from resistance to compliance, these people became friends, dear colleagues, the people you wanted to spend the rest of your working life with. That's what my system is based on. Getting people to go from resistance to enthusiastic compliance, so you and they are on the path to success.
When I met Nance, one of the first questions she asked me was, what do you want to do? And I said, I'm not sure. And Nance said, that's not good enough. And I was really taken aback by, the forcefulness of how she said it, because her theory was, and it was absolutely correct, if you don't know what you want, how are you going to get it? And she really taught me how to focus on things. Just hearing her speak, hearing the way she presented things, talking about going from the result and going back to what you want, as opposed to just starting in a very kind of not knowing place. Start out with knowing what you want. And it was just so impactful to hear Nance talk about these things, and just the way she frames things is so amazing.
I used to shake, I used to get all scared about what am I going to say, what is going to happen, how are they going to react. And now I just have a clear path of they are going to react that way. This is what I'm going to say, this is what's going to happen, and it happens that way.
The secret of the Speak Up and Succeed system is that you gotta love the other guy. You got to look at it from his point of view. You got to look at his company or her company like it's your company. His or her employees like they're your employees. Productivity like it's yours. Profitability like it's yours. And for me, the people that are most difficult are the people I work to love the most.
Well, I actually just recently completed 7 interviews for a new job, which I plan to hear about in the next week, that really I wouldn't have been able to package the skills and my existing talents, because it's kind of a career change, and so it's a different role that I'll be going into, and she taught me how to, repackage those existing talents and skills that you have to really emphasize the benefits that you're going to be bringing to that employer.
I had always considered myself just a freelance graphic designer. And that wasn't how I wanted to consider myself. I wanted to consider myself as a company, as someone who had valuable services to give to other people. And so it transformed my thinking from a person who's kind of schlepping around with their portfolio to a person who says, just go to my website and take a look. You'll see the kind of work I do. And that was a huge difference in the way people related to me.
I live in a world where I work my passion and my passion is my work. It is my fervent desire for everyone to feel deep satisfaction at work.